Guys, the tea time is continuing, hey? The tea time, the tea storm. Now the DA, the DA now wants to find out as to who had sponsored that helicopter which had flown the president of Economic Freedom Fighter together with a contingent of ANC cadres as well as EFF folks, Dalimpofu, Fiani Pambo of the EFF, as well as Tony Ngeni and Zandile Masina of the ANC. Zandile Masina, who was instrumental in facilitating the meeting between President Jacob Zuma, the former president of the ANC, and the government, together with the EFF president, you know. So they want to know, like, what's going on with the helicopter. Funny thing that was happening with the journalist, obviously speculating about what they were going to talk about in their tea meeting and the helicopter. I saw Stephen Grootes from Channel 45 Newsroom Africa when the helicopter was leaving Nkandla to Joburg, I suppose, and when he was just commentating, saying, "Oh, okay, there's that. We believe that could be Dalimpofu out there, and that should be the pilot with their uniform. And we don't know. He looks like some sort of maybe a security guy or some military or who knows. And oh wait, Dalimpofu is gonna be in the front there, taking a shotgun, riding with the pilot. We're gonna keep you posted as to what has happened. You know, crazy, crazy, crazy. And the articles in the papers, the Sunday Tribune headline: Zuma send Julius Malema packing, you know. And then there was also the independent news publishing company that said that Zuma, I'm just paraphrasing, Zuma and Malema's meeting instrumental in averting a constitutional crisis. So there's just a couple of different narratives coming through, you know. The speculations by journalists and media, being frustrated, not knowing what the meeting was all about, you know. And some would probably wish as to how Jacob Zuma and Julius Malema, how they were drinking their tea. You know, for me, I know that Jacob Zuma is a pensioner. He's a pensioner. You know, he'll probably use his saucer. If the tea is super hot, use his saucer to just pour the tea into the saucer, blow it a little bit, and start drinking in order to cool it down. You know, like how my grandmama used to. You know, remember back in the day when you used to have tea in those tin cups and you know, metal kettle, just boil it up and then you start drinking it. And when you're sipping it, you have to be very careful with your lower lip when you get the grip on the cup, because the cup would be super hot. Okay, you had to have skills, you know, back in the days when you used to drink tea. You know, I know the youngsters from nowadays, they don't even know what I'm talking about, you know. Unfortunately, the media didn't get a scoop about even how their tea went down. So I'm just, you know, just narrating as to if they had a scoop, this is how they were going to tell us about the scoop of how they're having their tea, you know. So in the Sunday Tribune, they're saying that, with the sources inside, they're saying that Julius Malema and the crew who visited Jacob Zuma spoke to him, and they failed to convince him to go to the Zondo Commission. They came in there and said, listen, man, we are your ally. In order for us to defeat President Cyril Ramaphosa, you have to go in there, okay? As much as the Constitutional Court denied you your right to remain silent, which is in the Constitution, I guess it's because I remember in the court when Advocate Ngukai Toby was there in the Constitutional Court, Justice Jafta was like, wasn't having it. Was like, we know that in one of the letters that Jacob Zuma wrote, he said that if he's forced to go into Zondo Commission, he's then going to force to just, he's going to just sit there and invoke his right to remain silent. So as a result, that's what one of the reasons why in the judgment, Justice Jafta said that Zuma's going to go there, sit down there and not be able to shut up, okay? And be able to speak. So the contingent, as the sources are saying in the media, that they failed because Zuma says, oh, no, I'm not going there. Okay, this saying of me going over there in order to speak so that this will then have an opportunity for the current president Ramaphosa to also go there and be able to speak on this big quest of unseating him, go there. They say that Jacob Zuma refused. They quote that gentleman of the fees must fall, Bonking Kosi, I think the surname is Dlamini, who said that, oh no, Jacob Zuma won. He won, as if this was a battle. He won, and so he's saying he's not going over there. And also the KwaZulu-Natal ANC would like to meet with President Jacob Zuma as to why and as to what's the contents of the tea time meeting with Julius Malema. It's all about, and I saw the task team, the ANC Youth League task team. The lady was talking on she was very upset, obviously, to see Julius Malema meeting with Jacob Zuma for tea and saying, well, he's playing for the gallery and so forth. You see, there's a whole lot of commotion regarding this meeting. So we'll see, because even some of the journalists they were like saying that, oh no, the reason why they're going with Dalimpofu to go meet Jacob Zuma is that because obviously Dalimpofu, he's a lawyer, he's an expert, he's been into the Constitutional Court a couple of times, so he probably is going to give him advice. Even though we know who are the lawyers who are representing Jacob Zuma. Obviously, if they're going to give Jacob Zuma an advice, it's going to be, he's going to listen to the advice and then go to Advocate Kakani, I think Advocate Masuku as well, and the Mabuza attorneys who are representing him at the moment, or as we speak. So there was just a whole lot of speculations, but in due time, everybody will know what is going on. And then the socialist, communist, leftist politicians, progressive are saying that this is a good meeting between two Africans. Africans must unite. And some journalists who are now losing it, saying that Julius Malema and Zuma are meeting because soon they're going to be arrested, and so now they're strategizing as to how to escape. You can say whatever you like about Julius Malema, but whenever it comes to court, he always goes to court. He also said that he wants to go to the Zondo Commission. Hey, Tumami now on steroids. I want to be there. When they ask the questions about state capture, send me there so I can say my piece. So we'll see as the days are going forward. One thing I hope it's about this tea tea meeting, which to my mind, uh, the person who always wanted to invite people for tea was Helen Ziller. So she pioneered this tea meeting things. Although Julius Malema refused to meet Helen Ziller for tea, I hope it sparks tea meetings all over the republic now. When friends are going to meet, it's like, hey, my homeboy, I haven't seen you in a while, man. I would like to meet you for tea. If it's, even if it's at your house. If not, we can go meet at Mug and Bean or Starbucks or the nearest petrol station that has a coffee shop in it, and just sparks a revolution of people having tea. Obviously, this will also include, a good lifestyle. So we'll see. My name is Mamuji, and thanks for watching the Mamuji Show, and I'm out.